What's going on, everybody? Mark here with Wyatt's Toy Show with something a little different. We are 90% wrestling this channel. As you know, we have a section for non-wrestling figures, so sometimes we get some. And I'm doing this in January after Christmas. You know, these discount stores, Ross, DD's, they get a lot of cool stuff, man, for cheap. And so I picked up some non-wrestling things. So this is a non-wrestling figure haul that I picked up over the holiday season. Before we go any further, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. We appreciate it. We're on our way to 1,000. We're almost to 700. We get to 1,000, we're doing a giveaway. So look out for that. So you guys got to help us to get there. You got to hit that subscribe button and like the video so more people see the videos. So we like it, it puts us in the algorithms, people see it, so we can get that goal. We really appreciate it. But so what do we got? You know, some things I picked up over the holiday season, some clearance stuff, some stuff in Ross. Thought I'd show it off with this haul right here. I love Batman. I've been a long time Star Wars collector. I love just random video game stuff like that. So it's my passion lately has been wrestling. I've gotten into it, but I still have a passion for other things, especially Batman. So and Star Wars. So I went into Ross, and this is the one thing I found during their season: $10, man, for this giant. What is this? Justice Buster. It's Batman related because it's the gear that Batman makes to bust up the Justice League. If I remember correctly, you can see the Batman logo. This thing is huge. Look, it's as big as my head. My plan is to redo my Batman collection on a shelf, and I need something on the top for like a major fronter to the top shelf. This is going to be it for $10. You couldn't go wrong. Once I get all that done and get my Batman collection set the way I want, I will do a video of it, of course, and show it off to you. But $10 for this Justice Buster. I'll look at the artwork in the back. We'll unbox this on the channel and check it out. And all right, I picked it. Went into Walmart the other day. I love werewolves. I'm not a big horror guy, but werewolves I think are cool. We did the Wolfman on the channel. I've got an old McFarlane Monster werewolf. And I've been eyeing this Sega Altered Beast. Love the video game. Finally went down to clearance. I think it was like $6. Grabbed this. I don't know if I'm going to unbox this on the channel. There's not much to unbox. I probably will. We'll see. Maybe I'll find something to unbox it with. But this is going to look good. Once I said I'm going to move my Batman stuff. Once I move my Batman stuff, I'm going to have where the Batman stuff is going to be some random stuff like hard type figures, things like this. And that's going to go there next to Mother Werewolf. So cool. Altered Beast. And I recently played the video game at Cidercade, which you saw our toy hunt, where you may see a toy. This might be out before the toy hunt. We went to Cidercade. I got to play Altered Beast. And I was like, that was pretty cool. So got that. All right, man. Star Wars. Okay. Star Wars is something that I said I'm out. Other than vintage stuff, I'm not out of the new stuff. But then I go into Ross and I find things that pull me back in. Again, I got to get some of my Black Series stuff out of the packaging and out of storage so I can display that too next to my vintage stuff because it does look really good. So we picked up some random Star Wars stuff. Now this I got in Ollie's for like $2.50. I love the Bad Batch. I like more classic, you know, the original trilogy, but Omega's a really cool character for $2.50 for a Star Wars figure. It said $5, but I think I had a coupon. I think it was half price. Couldn't go wrong for $2.50. Love Stormtroopers. I believe this was a Ross find for $8. It is from the Mandalorian Imperial Armored Commando. Looks really good. It's going to look great on the shelf once it's unboxed. I think I'm going to do these Star Wars figures as one video and do an unboxing of them because there's several of them. I believe this was also a Ross find, or maybe I think this was a Walmart clearance find. There's no tag on. I think I found this for like $3. Hera, of course, from Star Wars Rebels. Love that show. If you've never seen Rebels, watch it. Of course, Hera also appears in the Ahsoka series. Really great figure right here. Looking forward to having this one out as well. I have an Ezra, so she's going to look good next to Ezra. I might have a Sabine as well. I can't remember. I have to look, but this is going to look good right there. All right, we're going to stick with Star Wars. A couple more Star Wars and something else. Can't go wrong with Darth Maul. One of the most bad A villains that Star Wars ever created. Of course, he came back in the cartoon, so he's still around. Ross find, I think it was like $8. You know, a Black Series figure for $8 and freaking Darth Maul. I mean, you know, it's a no-brainer right there. I saw that and it was immediate. Some of you may not remember this, but Shadows of the Empire was a big deal back in 93, 94. It was a crossover event. Maybe it was a little later now. It might have been 97. That had it had everything but the movie. It had comic books, it had a soundtrack, it had a novel, and most importantly, it had toys. I have all the original Power of the Force line Shadows of the Empire toys. And then, I walked in, they had Prince Xizor, I believe that's how you say it, from Shadows of the Empire in Black Series format. I didn't even know this existed until recently, and found it at Ross for $8. This was an immediate, and I even think whether I had $8 in my pocket to grab because this is so cool. I'm wondering, I don't know if there's more Shadows of the Empire Black Series. If they are, I'm going to find out. I'm going to have to do some research. Like I said, excuse me, I've been out of the Star Wars game for a bit. I kind of keep up with it, not much, so I'm going to have to research and see if there's more of these. And one more Star Wars figure, Ahsoka from her series. You know, Couldn't go wrong. Again, this is a Ross find. It's $8. Gonna look great. Love the clear sabers that she uses. Love the show. It's really good, I think, and cool to have an Ahsoka. This is a figure I was looking real. I saw other YouTubers and people finding this, and I don't even collect GI Joe. I have maybe a couple of GI Joe items in my collection, but this is wrestling related. It's Sergeant Slaughter. I will be unboxing this channel. Can't wait to check this out. Probably won't put him in my wrestling figures, but as we know, Sergeant Slaughter was also a GI Joe along with being a wrestler, and it's cool. It comes with a minifigure. It's based on his original GI Joe figure, if I remember right. This is so cool, man. I can't wait to get it. It comes with a duffel bag to carry all the stuff. Was looking for this forever in all the Rosses where people were finding them, and I finally found one in my Ross for like, I think these were $10, man. So cool to have this in my collection, GI Joe Sergeant Slaughter. And lastly, and I did a short on this, and I've been meaning to unbox it, a Black Series helmet, a Sabine Wren, DD's Discounts, $100 helmet for $25. I mean, so freaking cool. I think I bought this back in like September, and here we are in January. I'm sitting on it. I want to unbox this on the channel so I can show it off. I don't, this is the first time I've ever owned one of these. It's huge. You know, my kids were being funny, well, Dad, why? It's a female character. I'm like, yeah, but it's a freaking Mandalorian helmet. It's all that matters, right? You know, I mean, it's awesome. So, some cool stuff I picked up that was non-wrestling over the last few months, holiday season, that's been sitting in the corner over there. It needs to be unboxed. But I wanted to show it off to you guys to see what the haul was. So, I hope you enjoyed this, something different, a non-wrestling figure haul. But thank you for watching. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. I really do appreciate it. This is Mark of Wise Toy Show. Until next time, tell me what you got this holiday season, and I'd love to know. Thank you, man. Till later. Bye.